Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from Miniatures, and today I'm going to be converting this one into one of the defenders of the colony vehicles. Yeah, so I have, like I said, this is from the build that I showed on the 5th. Yeah, but I just wanted you to see how I did it. So let's just get on the table, start building it, and then you're gonna see how I converted it and how all of that happened. So this one is one of the colony defenders vehicle. First of all, I need some armor pieces on it, yeah, because how I'm thinking, they did find a colony, maybe they didn't get so armored before, but once they actually found the colony, they needed to protect it, so they needed something that's going to be working as a mobile barricade, yeah. So the bus that I did before, this one, yeah, and this going to be working as a wall on the project, yeah. So I just have this plate in here, and I want this to be sitting on this window, I think. Yeah, just bend it and glue it as is. Yeah, so just grab a glue. Yeah. And there it is, stock. Now, of course, some of the plating of this matter, and actually I'm gonna leave this window open for a change, because normally I would just cover it completely, but I think that one opened window ain't gonna be a massive issue. And again, second one just covering the other window, and as well wheel, yeah. And I'm gonna do exactly the same on the other side, maybe just switch plates around. I want this to be... oh, this wheel gonna get stuck. Yeah. I just want this to be very heavily armored, yeah. This vehicle doesn't really have to be fast, it have to be very protective. So one, and what to use for this? Because I want to just change texture, I think. So a little bit of bend, yeah. Yeah, this works somehow. Yeah, not perfectly, but still. Yeah. And now I'm gonna put this on the roof just to cover, what is inside. And this is one of those vehicles that I don't care about armoring it up, not armoring, giving it a big weapon, and any weapon, to be completely honest. It's supposed to be a colony defender, so only armor really comes into consideration. Yeah, so covering the front window. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this one is really going quickly. I didn't think that I'm gonna be converting him so quickly. Yep. There we go. And I like this. Of course, everyone knows that I like to put a little bit of armor on the bonnet, or whatever you call it. Yep. Just on the front of the vehicle. And this little van, as a part of pretty much mobile gate, that's what I envision it as. Gonna have to have some armor. There we go. I think that, you know, for something that's supposed to be a mobile wall, it works. Yeah, of course, you know, to see through the windows is as a design, because I think that the driver, you know, who, like, what I want to show is, you know, let's just say that you have two vehicles and this one gonna be, you know, like a doorway. So the driver would need to see, you know, what he is doing to maneuver the car properly. Yeah, so that's my reasoning behind this. Yeah, but we have this one pretty much done. I'm just thinking that I want someone sitting in here with a weapon just on the roof, so I think that I'm gonna put him on the side, and for a change I'm gonna put him before I paint everything, so the paint gonna help solidify this in place, because otherwise it's just gonna chip away and I'm gonna have issues like I have with the little bus. So there you go, a guy sitting on the roof with his weapon. Yeah, he is probably easy target because of that, but yeah, he looks somewhat menacing, having this what looks like a flamethrower combo with something on his back. So I think it is okay. Yeah, let's just start painting this one. So I'll be right back. And here it is. Yeah, I have this brush still loaded with some metallics. He didn't get covered quite well and he broke off. What's happened? That happened. Yeah. Oh, okay, just pick up some reds. No, I don't like it. Let's just remove it. Let's flip the paper. Now, let's get the mithril silver. It looks nice. It is nicely loaded with it, so let's just give it, yes, better. I was really struggling, and you know, I'm happy with having some of the previous paints showing. Yeah, again, this is, in my opinion, very rushed job. They just wanted to armor this car. They didn't think about doing much more to it. Yeah, so now let's just do some weathering, well, roasting. And I think that this one gonna be quite well preserved. Yeah, I think that the rust gonna be collecting just on the very bottom, you know, on the wheel wells, and maybe just here on the armoring. I don't think that there's gonna be more, just by the nature that they actually have a stationary settlement. Yeah, and because of that, I think that the maintenance on the vehicles and the cars gonna be on everything gonna be much better than for a group that have to constantly travel. So yeah, let's just fix this, because, well, actually I don't care what color it's gonna be painted at the beginning. I'm caring how it's gonna be looking at the end. So this is just undercoat, and usually black is better. Yeah, but we know. Okay, I think it is the wrong bottle of super glue. We know how I am. I just tend to ignore stuff, you know, and go with the flow. So yeah, I'm gonna allow this to dry, and then I'm gonna come back with some weathering, you know, some dusting of it. So here it is, it dried. Yeah, and I just kind of changed my mind. How lovely, isn't it? Yeah, so because my Warboys cars, yeah, are painted metallic, I would say. Yeah, rusty, dirty, metallic. I want this to be kind of yeah, I want it to be, because I was just struggling with myself for a second there. I wanted to ignore my thoughts, but no. I wanted to be something different, and I think that I just mixed metallic with a yellow color. That's gonna be lovely. Yeah, but I have yellow, of course. Yeah, and you know, school bus, they're gonna work together as my yellow cars, yeah, for the colony. And Ronald is still on his recital, so please enjoy. So I just gonna give it a yellow coat of paint, yeah, of course very dirty yellow coat of paint, because I do not care about it to be very nice, yeah. This is repainted by the colony, I guess, you know, maybe this is the colony color, or maybe, you know, they just have a extra yellow paint, you know, and the gate is yellow. Yeah, but again, I ain't gonna be even covering the rust, I'm gonna leave it out. Yeah, so there we go. Maybe I'm gonna throw even some of the yellow onto the actual metal plates. This is really spur of the moment. I didn't think about this, I just wanted to do weathering and ignore everything else. So I'm sorry if you just got swiped in my spur of a moment thingy. Yeah, believe me, this happened more often than not. Yeah. So, green. Yeah, I know that I'm gonna get my fingers all yellow, but these guys, yeah, as uniforms, I decided to get them all green. So I don't care about anything else, just covering the entire mini in green. Yeah. And believe me, it's not fun, especially with, oh, I'm sorry, but it is so tiny that with those thick paints, I'm afraid that I'm gonna cover every single detail. Yeah, but on the other hand, again, I want this to be somewhat recognizable from about 2 feet away. So yeah. Today I'm actually not wearing my magnifying glasses for painting these minis. So it is how a normal human being would be painting it without any enhancement in their vision. Yeah? Alright. This was a little bit easier than expected. Let's just get a little bit of this metallic, hopefully not picking up yellow. Okay. And let's just, well, I think that I picked some yellow. So it's gonna be yellow metallic then. Who knew? Yeah, and in here as well. The back of this. For the gun. Okay, the gun turned out to be a little bit beige, a little bit red. And I'm sorry about that. Yeah, and now I need some flesh color, so I have elf flesh here. It is only for the head. I'm probably even gonna ignore the hair on this mini, as there is not much of a facial features in here. Well, there's no much after I put this paint on. Yeah. I have to admit that the guy who sculpted those minis is a very good 3D sculptor. I ain't gonna be undermining his job. He did a good job. I didn't do such a lovely one. Yeah. And now let's go to the weathering, because I think that most of the paint is already somewhat dry, so I can go with the snakebite leather, of course. Yeah. So heavy application of snakebite leather here. Of course at the front even heavier, because that's what during the travel would get the most attention from the dirt. and in here. It's gonna probably blend a little bit with the paints that I already applied here, but I don't care. Now my lighter brown, and I should really pay attention because I'm slapping it like crazy coyote. And I should be just applying this very well, more sparingly, I guess. Oh my goodness, my voice is going again. Yeah. And now just this kind of deserty color on top. And of course, you know, after this gonna be dry, those three colors gonna nicely blend into something better. And let's just give it a little bit of this. Just swipe with this. Yeah. Okay, I think that this guy is done. I ain't gonna be touching the humanoid looking thingy on top. I just gonna let it dry and throw it on the spin table in a few minutes. Alright, so there you have the van. It turned out really ugly, especially on the camera. In the real life it doesn't actually look that extremely yellowish. Yeah, it's look a little bit yellow, but not that extreme. I think that the camera is just picking up the wrong colors a little bit. Yeah, but that's how it all turned out. This is my gate van, I would say. You saw it set up on the diorama already, and you know, I think that everything works, you know, all the setup. So I'm very happy how it turned out, and yeah, that's it. So if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share with your family and friends and strangers and everyone, you know. I'm not very picky. Yeah, and that's it for today. So everybody have a lovely day and take care.